morning again, everybody. I got the list set up here, and yes, you guys are seeing this correctly. Double check your resolutions. That is an Tuck out on the field. What in the world? Sorry, guys. I promised Jeff Goblin thing. Hopefully, no one took it. Oh, I know where it's at. All right, well, I'll do that at the end of this round then. Apologize, I couldn't get it out before. We started much earlier today, as you can tell. And looks like we already have a bold green squadron coming down the formation. So let's see here. Let's do a little list breakdown. Let everybody know what these pilot abilities are and how we're going to see them in play. So, we're going to start with the Rebel Squad here with William Pate. That's Wafaro out there. Wafaro says if you perform a primary attack, if you are damaged, you may roll one additional die. Obviously, the Azutuk has the 180-degree forward firing arc. This one has a hull upgrade, so it has 7 hull, 2 shields, and is carrying another Wookiee in it, Chewbacca. Chewbacca's got 2 charges, says at the start of the engagement phase, you may spend 2 charges to repair 1 face-up damage charge. Speaking with William, he's using this to great effect every time one of those 7 hull of Wafaro would get a crit. He could be able to ignore it, would basically buy him extra actions for, say, things like damage sensor array, hull breach, a lot of the things that you'd be able to have to flip down with actions. Other things like, the one where, oh man, I'm losing it already. What is the name of that crit? Damage engine. Increasing Wafaro's hard maneuvers, you'd be able to flip that down as well. Now, you can only do it every other turn, but we should see it used to great effect. Flying next to him there in the arc is Garvandreas. The arc's got 3 dice out the front, 2 dice out the rear, and Garvandreas' ability says, after you spend a focus token, you may choose a friendly ship at range 1 to 3. That ship gains 1 focus token. So that's one way to get a focus onto Wafaro. The second way is the U-Wing, Benthic 2 tubes. And after Benthic performs a focus action, you may transfer 1 of your focus tokens to a friendly ship at range 1 to 2. We saw that just in the first round there. And that's going to be used quite a bit, especially in combination with Garvin. You can give Garvin the focus, Garvin can then target lock, and then Garvin gives it back to Wafaro, so you're really getting a lot of use out of the extra focus token. Pretty much stapled to Benthic, though, is Perceptive Co-Pilot, and simply says after you perform a focus action, gain 1 focus token. So he gets 1 for himself, and the Perceptive Co-Pilot gives his away. To round out the list, we have a Initiative 3 Green Squadron Pilot. With Crackshot. And he is staring down those guys right now. Coming in hot. So, we'll move on to Raymond Fox with the first order here. Raymond starts off with a 70-point quick draw. It's got Fanatical. All of these SFs on his squad have Fanatical. It's the first order only talent. And it says, while you perform a primary attack, if you're not shielded, you may change an eyeball to a hit result. Allowing quick draw and these other SFs to, once their shields go down, they can start evading and start making some more damage there. This quick draw, by the way, quick draw's ability, it's charge based, but it says, after you lose a shield, you may spend a charge. If you do, you may perform a bonus primary attack. Very good. I'm not sure why Quick Draw was ever charge-based, because you can only have 1 primary attack per round, or 1 bonus attack per round. But regardless, this Quick Draw has fire control system, so you can get rerolls instead of a single reroll instead of spending the lock. Has pattern analyzer to get an additional action while doing a red maneuver. Special Forces Gunner says while you perform a forward primary or forward attack, if your turret is in your forward arc, you may roll an additional die. It's going to give these SFs 3 dice out the front. If they move their turret to their rear, they can perform a bonus primary attack out of it. So the front shot, then a back shot. And of course, afterburners there too to give this quick draw a boost. Following up is some Omega Squadron experts with that same Fanatical and Special Forces gunners there. And Scorch with Fanatical. Scorch's ability says while you perform a primary attack, if you're not stressed, you may gain 1 stress token to roll an additional die. So basically everybody's got abilities and upgrades that let them roll an additional die out the front and get some real consistent offense. I just wanted to give the first shout out of the day to our sponsors, Kerpel Creatives and District Foundry. Using World Tour 2019, you can get 20% off of Kerpel and 15% off of District Foundry. I believe our exclamation point AUS, AUS, still gives you information on our sponsors. So let's do that. Exclamation point AUS. And I'll give you websites and how you can use that coupon code. This is this is an interesting decision here. The green went in pretty hot, doing a little distractions, what the A-Wings love doing. Took a focus action and is debating the A-Wings special ability to link any action into a boost. So it's a red boost as well. So it takes the stress. Doesn't look like Raymond with his first order was very distracted by it. He said basically, well, if you end up in my arc, you end up in my arc. Looks like the fancy one is going to be quick draw, so we'll give it a cool bluish color here. There we go. Give it a cool blue color. That is the quick draw. All right. Looks like the Rebels here heading towards the bottom. They're going to be taking the different lanes up in here. Oh, my teleprompter. Prompter. Looks like that was a completed action and getting to perform a red barrel roll. Working on seeing here what we can do about my illustrator. There we go. Now we got it work in here. Cool. So it looks like we got a couple shots here and 2 hits, 2 evades. Easy. A-Wing leads the SFs on a chase. Yep, so it looks like the Aztecs here, they plan on going heading this way. Garvin's probably going to sneak in behind him, and Benthic's going to be taking this lane here. Most likely as the A-Wing disengages this way, I guess. Or maybe just forward. Whoa. Maybe just forward there. Cool. That is Ray. All right, so do a little unofficial stream poll here. I need a vote 1 for Ozatuk and 2 for Raymond. If you didn't check out the Australian Open finals last night, if you're probably sleeping at that time, it was an amazing fight. Separatist Swarm with Dooku, Count Dooku of all people, won that tournament in the end. Very interesting game. You had to go check it out. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Excellent flying all around. Should be on our YouTube channel soon. If you want to check out replays of our streams, you need to become a Twitch subscriber. You can do that through your Amazon Prime. You get a free subscription with your Amazon Prime. You sign up. You can get extra emojis, replays of our latest streams before they go up on YouTube, and some other perks as well. So it looks like we got, so far, an even split between First Order and the Ozatuk. So I'm not really sure who is the advantage here. I'm going to wait to see the opening engagement before I can say too much. Obviously, Raymond's got a lot of firepower in his list, and Quick Draw is an in-game monster. A couple more votes for the Ozatuk. But of course, the Rebel Squadron here has the dodgy A-Wing, has the big O, thick boys, and Wafaro and the Garvin and Benthic out there. So, gonna end up doing some work here. No Leia on the squad, so Benthic's rarely gonna stop. Williams debating. Couldn't give it to the A-Wing, so he's checking some lanes here. He's looking at these SFs. If they cut in here, what is going to be in their kind of firing arcs. And he ultimately gives it to Garvin, which makes sense. Because of Garvin's ability, that is able to give it to more people there. So. I got a lot of giveaways. We're giving away plastic cards. Someone gave me a bunch of IGs, hilarious IGs to give away. And Liberty Squadron's been hooking us up with some great alt arts to give away. I got a bunch of these plastic cards I want to give away as well. I'm going to give at least one away every round, all 6 rounds today. Top 64, top 32, top 16, top 8, top 4, and the final. It's going to be an exciting day. 64 of the best players from the last 2 days duking it out. There is an aggressor and an Ozatuk in the cut, which is baffling, to say the least. I'm excited about it, though. Looks like the green is leaving. The Omega Squadrons pick up some Targalux on it. Ooh, excuse me. I need to get my coffee in me. You can see their Targalux right there. Maybe. There they are. They grabbed up some Targalux. They are moving first. Raymond did have the bid, and he chose to go first. He took first player here. Now their only matchup is the Scorch. They have the Omegas and the Green and Scorch and Mufaro and Garvin-Dreas. What I like about that is that Scorch is going to be able to block these other ships and potentially try to strip their tokens on defense before they use them on offense there. So it looks like Mufaro's coming in on the outside there, just taking a focus. And it looks like this is the classic toilet bowl. Swimming around, toilet bowling. Attempts to target lock, unsuccessful. And it looks like Raymond's keeping most of his ships in a tight formation there, the two SFs, and then Scorch, and he has that fancy painted quick draw in the back. I'm going to try and see if I can get my prompter here to work a little bit better. And so it looks like we will have, I'll wait to see if we have any combat first. It's a barrel roll, basically just snapping back into more or less formation there. Raymond knows that his quick draw is his most expensive ship, needs to keep it protected for as long as possible. Trying to make it to where the only extra attacks quick draw is getting is the like a range 1 modified 4-dice attack. You don't want to waste those extra attacks there. So it looks like this was an SF as the arc front. Looks like he's going to save his lock there and obstructed range 3. Plenty of results. So looks like he'll have the other SF as well. He's just going to save his lock. Yep. Save it for another time. Would have been cool to have fire control system there on them, but I think the Fanatico makes these guys much stronger in the end. So let me try to clean up a couple things here. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Looks like they're back moving here. I'm not sure if what I did really helped out, but we'll see. So, got Benthic, Classic, giving out his focus token here. He's actually going to be a useful blocker in this matchup. If he can get into position to shoot here. I do like his positioning here. Once all these other ships get out of the way, he can jump in and oh, sorry, I got distracted. He can get into that middle there and hopefully start blasting in these SFs. The Omegas come up, grab some focuses here. So let's try that again. Oh no, it's red. There you go. Going up and taking that lane. There we go. All right, so it looks like the A-Wings. A-Wings just doing a little dose-doing. No, I have not learned how to do stream poll. We went out and got Mexican food instead. All right, that's Scorch coming in with the focus as well. Azutuk trying to utilize that super wide arc out there. Ray bumped his ship a little bit, so he's going to pull him out there. And Garvin's coming in. Got the focus token from Benthic. Oh no, a stream poll went more or less pretty good. I mean, you can still enter it now. I'm still keeping track. Unofficial poll, currently ranking William over Raymond in this matchup. So it looks like he's coming in. He's going to try to grab a lock here with Garvin and just blast something with 4 attack dice out of his front arc there. All right, let's find out here. I'm waiting to see what Quickdraw does. Anything? Nope, just kind of bouncing between the lanes there, keeping his options open. Ultimately ends up barrel rolling forward. All right, looks like we're going to start in some combat. So, Quickdraw's up first here. I think he barrel rolled out of Garvin's arc. So it looks like a range 3 there with quick draw. Finds a hit here. Head of barrel, so no modification right now. And finds a shield off of Garvin, which I think is going to be it's going to be Raymond's primary target here. Easiest ship to burn down. It's right in front of all of his arcs here, so Scorch takes the stress, powers up for a 3 dice. Ooh, hit crit. Ooh, and another blank there. Garvin unable to spend his focuses, so that's shield, and a crit, which is hard to see. Yeah, Garvin never took that target lock. Looks like he just took the focus action in addition to the focus token that it was given to by Benthic 2 Tubes. So if that was Raymond's Scorch at 4, moving on to Garvin here. Hopefully he can get some paint. Needs to transfer that focus token over to Wafaro and get some shots. I think what's really limiting William right here is the fact that his Ozatuk arc's going this way and his A-Wing arc's going that way. It's basically it's cost him 2 shots in the opening round here. Whereas Raymond's got all 4 shots on a single target. Raymond definitely wins the opening engagement. We'll see if he can win this war of attrition. Looks like chose the range 1. Ooh, and rolled 2 blanks there, so 2 hits. So 1 damage onto top Omega Squadron Expert. Quick draws on the bottom of his display there. All right, was able to spend or give the token over to the Ozatuk. The SF will spend it there. His focus in return, there was an obstructed shot, so he got to roll 3 dice, and that is 1 more shield off of that Omega Squadron Expert. 4 dice there. Looks like Raymond's just grabbing all the dice. 3 blanks in an eyeball, nothing to do. Range 2 shot. He's got to focus, ends up with 2, and Garvin dodges it. So only ends up with one more damage card on him. Which I believe will be 5 damage, yep. Which will be points on the board for Raymond for this opening round. And as long as the A-Wing doesn't have arc, nope. And that's the end of that. So excellent round here for Raymond. I think the William deciding not to take his U-Wing through this lane. He could have gone through this lane here, but decided to play a little bit safe. It was, I think, a timing issue because he wanted these ships to take, that ship goes there. Ozatuk's taking this lane, and so is the A-Wing probably following through the far lane there too. Hopefully not over that debris. We did, so we had a question about, oh, is that what I did? Oh, that's right. Sorry, I was looking at Thank you. I was looking at the wrong one. You're right. Pro does have 2 shields still active. Yep, and Benvik's on the bottom here. I was kind of lining them up how they have them on the display out there. Make it a little bit easier for everybody. That's why I need you guys. What won Australia System Open was an Dooku. Dooku with 6 Strut Vultures. So somewhere around like an 80-point Dooku then. Because those Strut Vultures were only, oh, they might have been Separatists though. I think they were all Initiative 3. That makes a lot more sense. We had, I think the record, or the numbers were 86 for day 1 and 95 for day 2. Hey, Jesper Hills. It is I, William Hegwood. Welcome in everybody here to the top 64 of the Nova Open. I told them not to put their things on the Nova Open screen up there. I'm going to go yell at them. And I think we need to, oh, they were all trade feds? Yeah, Initiative 1 with grappling stuff. So that makes sense. Because this Dooku was pretty loaded down. I'm going to clear off the Nova Open and actually raise our camera just a little bit here. So I'll be right back as the players are in the an intense planning phase here. It's always the, what do I want to say? Always the most difficult planning phase is right after engagement. So I'm sure there'll be a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Fixed the camera there. Make sure we had the Nova Open displayed up at the top. Those two got some dice in the way. Let's get them out of there for now. Am I going to the hyperspace next weekend? That is the good conversation topic. That's the last tour of the world. Is our World Tour Homecoming and pastimes next weekend, and I will be there. Either me and Dion are going to be streaming I was telling Dion that he needs to play after taking that world tour, playing all the way around the world, show off his skills. So let's see, the SFs come in here. It looked like that was a linked rotation from the one who is evading there, and the other one just simply focused up. Trying to get some blocking in. Benthic, though, will end up with a shot because of that, which is, I think, what Raymond's trying to accomplish. He's going to take a shot here and hopefully a shot out his rear arc at either Garvin or the A-wing if he decides to boost. We'll find out if something ends up in that rear arc. Benthic passed the focus token over to Garvin already, in case he gets blocked there. I do love this energy there, bouncing the focus token off of Garvin, and then it finally ends up on Wafaro. It's getting a good use of all of those abilities. Perceptive Co-Pilot, Benthic 2 tubes, and Garvin Dreas. Wafaro loves reinforcing too, doesn't really have time to be taking his own focus actions. Williams debating here the actions on his A-wing. Trying to debate if he can get in there with a boost to block quick draw or not. The problem is that if he doesn't block quick draw, he might end up getting a front and rear arc attack from both quick draw and the evaded SF. And it looks like he's going to go for it there. He wants that block. Remember here that those SFs target locked that A-wing, the generics, the Omega Squadrons. They target locked that A-wing, so William really does want to bring that A-wing too close to those guys as they're holding on to modifiers for him. So it looks like that was a hard maneuver that bumped with Scorch. Had to clear his stress because of the Raymond barely scraping past the debris there. Or excuse me, it was just Raymond doing it. It was William. Williams also tucked there. Ends up cleared with a reinforcing his front. There's a Scorch looking at him and a potential quick draw as well. So this is Garvin here. Just gonna bump. Had a 1 forward on his dialer, so I think he tried a hard turn there. Everybody looking on their plasma screens. What does it say on his dial? I think he tried a hard turn, potentially. It's the only thing that would prevent him from moving. Looks like quick draw. Hit that debris as he bumps into the A-wing. All right, quick draws up first here. I'm not sure if there are the squad list online right now. I think that they're trying to more or less keep that a little bit secret until the tournament was over, just to not bias a certain player from another. Looks like Raymond's contemplating his quick draw shot here. He wants that Garvin. Garvin's down to just 4 left. I might actually be only 3 left. 3 shields, 6 hull, 3 damage cards. Oh, I think he gained one from that loose stabilizer. So 3 hits here. So Garvin debating spending his focus on the range 3 extra dice there. Try to mitigate as much damage as possible. He goes for it. He might not have another focus result to spend, so ends up taking 1 more there. 4 damage cards out of 6 hull. I assume this is Scorch. Into I'm not sure what just happened there. It rolled twice. It would take him off. Quick shot didn't miss the shield or anything. If he did, Raymond didn't flip it. I see he put a little token out here. You can see what. You can see this little token here. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to identify what that token was. I assume it was a shield. I didn't catch the dice result, but he still got full shields on his quick draw, so hard to say. All right, so there's Scorch here. Basically rolling nothing. I just had a judge check on that token. Yep, and it was a shield loss from the debris. And just wanted to make sure that we saw a quick draw lose that there. I mean, Raymond threw down the token. Just wanted to make sure he flipped the shields and all that was coaches. So that's a pretty bold call from Raymond there. Getting the 1 in 8 chance to hit the debris, is able to double shot and take Garbandreas off the board at initiative 6. Scorcher shot didn't do a lot of damage here, so Alfaro's measuring range. Because of that quick draw ability triggering, it doesn't have any more primary bonus actions to trigger. Phoenix Hawks, I did actually find I got the aggressor, the chemo that made cut, and the Wookiee ship that made cut as well, all on stream. Trying to get the very interesting things. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. Just measuring range. They marked off the A-wing here. Trying to see what range that is to quick draw. This is the opportunity to whale into that quick draw. No modifiers, and was able to. They picked up the A-wing, but the A-wing was at a 45-degree angle more or less, and touching both those ships. So an easy replacement. It's totally fine. Thank you for checking that out. All right, so looks like everything worked out there, and we're doing 1 dodge there, so 2 damage. Ooh, and quick shot pays for taking Garbandreas off the board by being hammed. That's 49 points to Raymond for taking out Garvin, and William scored 35 for having that quick draw. So, looks like we're going to see a potential double tap here from the SF. Didn't look like he had the front arc, so just the rear arc here. So, 4 dice, easy. All right, so he's going on to Benthic, 2 tubes. All right, so spins the focus there for a hit, crit. And Benthic loses all of his shields. Raymond prayed to the dice gods earlier, and they are in his favor. Yeah, natties. Oh, that's what they weren't measuring range. They were measuring obstruction. That's a lot better. That makes a lot more sense. All right, so hit crit there, and 2 shields on the SF from the green. So both SFs here at 1 shield for now. That one's got the evade, so 2 more damage onto the top. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Didn't spin the evade there. Oh, it did now, so. The top one's got 2 damage, so ends up with 1 health left. And we're back into the playing phase. So, quite a engagement there. William ended up having 2 ships there on the 70-point quick draw and the 46-point Omega Squadron, scoring on 58 points. And Raymond was able to take down Garvin completely, getting 49 on the board. Still anybody's game, but the fact that Omega Squadron Expert is at 1 health, that's going to cost William an additional shot just to take it down. It's not in a great position to do that. But we might start seeing Benthic as a blocker here. He is moving before those SFs. He could get in the way of them, maybe preventing a sloop or a rotating of the arc. Once again, I want to remind everybody about our sponsors for the World Tour. And that is Kerpaw Creatives at kerpawcreatives.com. You can use the coupon code World Tour 2019 for 20% off. Also, District Foundry for 15% off. Deal and setup for this. Exclamation point AUS for ALS. And you can give information on our sponsors and some information on the top cut of the Australian Open that happened yesterday. Very, very exciting games. And we hope to catch some exciting games today as well. All right, looks like we're in an intense planning phase here. I think the main objective here for William is the quick draw. It's so many more points. You can secure your victory, score another 35, take that quick draw off the board. It can't double shoot anymore, but it's still a powerful piece on the board. It'll be interesting to see the Azutuk pull it off if it can. The only issue I'm having right now with Williams' positioning is going to be the U-wing. The U-wing's got almost nowhere to go. If it goes straight, it ends up somewhere around here. I'm trying to draw with my mouse. It's not working as good. It's going to end up more or less over there, which isn't great. He's going to have a hard time continuing to shoot unless he does the stop rotate, but then he loses out on throwing the focus token and modifying anything. And, I guess he could just stop and not rotate and try to catch that Initiative 3 SF. Hard to say, hard to say. All right, looks like we did end up seeing that stop. No rotate, trying to keep that 2 agility on the board. Or 2.
15 minutes remaining in round. 15 minutes remaining in the round.
All right, 15 minutes. Clock should be as accurate as possible. Started it right when the Marshal called time here, so should be very accurate. That 1 agility, or excuse me, the 1 hull SF there, trying to arc dodge. Use that rear arc to get some damage out here. I think Bintho does end up with that block on the other one, so he's unable to rotate his gun and is going to have no shot. What is nice for Raymond is that Wolfaro can't shoot at that 1 health Omega Squadron expert, so the only person who can kill him would be the green, which would create a simultaneous fire situation. So regardless, he'll be able to take that rear arc shot, try to do some damage. Does have the lock on that green squadron A-wing if he prefers to take the shot there instead. little bump on the A-wing there, but looks like Scorch going in for a block of his own on that Wolfaro. I think Raymond's doing a pretty good job here of just completely ignoring the Wolfaro. It's too much health. The 9 health with the reinforce is just way too much for his list to chew through, and that's why he ended up singling out the Garvin Dreas instead of Wolfaro. Smart choice there. Let's see what the Wolfaro ended up doing. A 3-bank. It's more or less going to put Wolfaro out of the fight for now, but he does avoid the block. Loose stress there just being cleaned up. I didn't see Scorch's action. Oh, I think he target locked Benthic? Oh, there definitely was a fire sale. I just heard about this. Nano Antonio. You guys gotta become a Twitch Prime subscriber. Rewatch that stream that Dion did. That he was literally giving away prizes in a fire. If you don't believe me, it's time for Twitch Prime. Check our archives, and you can watch exactly what went down. You can do that through Twitch if you have Amazon Prime. Whoa, our dice cam is off. Looks like crit. Double evade, no damage there from Quick Draw to Benthic. So it looks like spins the focus there for 3, or sorry, that was a Fanatical actually from the Omega there, and Benthic ends up taking all 3 of those, it looked like. Williams leaning on his card, so it's hard to tell. All right, here's the A-Wings, range 1. Spins the focus there, and the other expert's going to lose his shield and take a crit. I cannot see what that crit is, though. Benthic's going to get that shot. Range 1, try to clear off that guy. Got 2. Gonna have to nannies here. And does not. So that expert's off the board. Two tubes is halved. You have all 3 shields down and 2 damage cards. Yeah, it was only 2. That's right. And he lost the shields before. They got 9 minutes left to doing some points calculations here. Williams he's hold on to those 63 points of Wafaro and the 33 of the Green Squadron. And they're doing some points calculations here about who is up. Raymond finding out that he needs to kill off that Benthic to score the extra points he needs. Actually, that's only getting at 28. Okay, that would do it, actually. Woo! Let's test it, actually. If he kills Benthic, it's a tied game. Look at that. So, going to be very, very, very close. Oh, man. We're coming down to probably the last 2 rounds or so. Faro's going to do the hard 3 here. He had to take a turn off, but Gets that hard 3. Is going to put his arc probably about like that. We're going to blast any SF that's still in there. The green squadron's still out there harassing. Scorch is in there as well. And Benthick's going to be able to clear that stress, move up, and get his firing arc going this way, probably catching Scorch and scoring some extra points here. Very, very close game. Yep. I want to say again to give a big shout out to our sponsors for the World Tour. Use World Tour 2019 for 20% off of Curl Paul Creatives and 15% off of District Foundry. You can type exclamation point AUS for owls, and deal and set up a thing where you can find out more information about our sponsors and some information about the Australian Open that happened last night. Very exciting. It is a tie. P. Zagara. I'll double check it right now. There's everybody watching here, you can see. If Benthick dies, it's 104 to 104. But he's got to find 3 damage there. Quickdraw's not in a great place to accomplish that. Though it does still have the Afterburners charges, has Fanatical up, fire control systems, got everything going on. Ufaro is going to be given chase here. They got 5 minutes here. I was hoping they would get at least 2 more rounds in, but with the debate about points breakdowns, they might end up with only 1 round left after these close decisions here. I believe that benefits William, but knowing or getting a winning strategy, obviously, is going to help Raymond out in his dials, finding out what exactly his win condition is and how best to accomplish it. Though time is ticking down, tick-tock, tick-tock, and these players need to get these dials down to have any chance of this not just being last round. Yep, so that's Raymond's last dial there. Locks it in, and Williams set his dial as well. I don't think it, what do I want to say? Certainly Williams not stalling. That was a agreed upon. Both Raymond wanted to know the information on the points. In addition to William, Raymond had say put his dials down and was asking William to speed it up. Totally different case, but pace of play is determined by both players. We'll find out what their dials are here. And they're pretty much going to lock it in here last round with only 4 minutes left to go. There is a crit. I do not know what that crit is exactly. But they put a crit token out. Double checking the dials. We have not had a final salvo on stream. At least here in the Nova Open. So I think that would be pretty cool. We were trying to play some Wingo earlier on day 1. And that was one of the Wingo boxes. I'm not sure whose dial is being debated here. Raymond's ready, but they pretty much have decided amongst themselves that this is going to be last round. There's no way that they're moving these ships and shooting in 3 minutes now, so. There was the announcement of 5 minutes. When they heard the 5 minutes warning, or excuse me, it was right before the 15-minute warning. Yeah, it was the 15-minute warning. They finished the round of shooting, tried to quickly calculate some points, but that has led to it just being one more round here to finish it off. Benthic evacuates with a fast maneuver, keeping that stress, trying not to be damaged. We got a sloop here from the lead TISF. He's got Fanatical, or excuse me, the Omega Squadron SF. He's got Fanatical going, trying to line up a shot.
Exit players, 2 minutes remaining in the round. 2 minutes.
So actually with this pace of movement here, they could go through combat pretty quickly. We got a sloop here from Scorch. The green ended up bumping the Ozatuk, coming in with that hard 3, trying to get that arc in the middle. And we'll see, I expect a sloop or a hard 3 from Quick Draw. Frau here, just focusing on taking advantage of that big old arc. Got a... Oh, it is not tied. I was just testing out what the score would be. Is that a sloop onto the rock? Boom, pops the afterburners. Doesn't care. Gonna boost. He's also got pattern analyzer, so Quick Draw don't care about no rocks. So he's got afterburners boost. Gonna pop pattern analyzer. Move his lock over to the A-wing. I think he's trying to score, trying to get a kill shot here. 34, 33, time's ticking down. There's only going to be possibly 1 or 2 shots here. So it requires the lock. Afterburners. Williams just double checking all these cards that rocks skip your perform action step. Both Afterburners and Pattern Analyzer do not require you to have a perform action step, just they fully execute maneuvers, which you do on top of rocks. No, he did trigger Pattern Analyzer. He moved his lock. It was originally on a rock a long time ago, and it looks like he's moving it to the A-wing. If he kills the A-wing right here. All right, so we have a Fanatical here. Yep. Time the round's called, so players. So there's the reroll for a hit. Ooh, and Fanatical for 4. Green's just got to get a 1 paint here. There it is, 1 paint. And the A-wing. The A-wing's on 1 health. 1 more damage. We'll put Raymond up on points as long as he can. His Quick Draw can survive. Scorch taking a shot here on Mofaro. Doesn't score any points. Single hit. And single evade. Looks like it was obstructed there. All right, this is what it comes down to now. We got to keep a Scorch above half and a Quick Draw on the board for Raymond. And Williams trying to score some points as well. Alfaro spends his focus for 2. Quick Draw grabs 1, just a single crit, keeps him on the board. All right, now it's time for the SF. He still has the lock and Fanatical on the A-wing. Raymond's going for the win here. If he could just get 1 damage through. He's got Fanatical there. And he's got the target lock from a long time ago. Doesn't get it. 2 hits. Oh, Williams heating him up. 2 evades. And that is game. There's no way Raymond can score any more points. And William takes it As A-Wing stays on the board. That was a good call from Raymond. Didn't want to go to final cell, but wanted to get the confirmed score there. They finish off the round of shooting for fun. Yeah, hit crit. Score some extra points there. Fantastic game, though. All right, I'm going to go congratulate them. We're going to do a quick giveaway. And we'll start the next round shortly. Just give me a moment here. All right, guys. Oh, I didn't grab it. Guess what time it is? Giveaways. I got something awesome here. I gotta see if I can reach it. Hey, sir, can you help me out? Can you lift up this case? What is wrong? There you go. Underneath that bag, there's that giant Grievous. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. This is the first giveaway. Thank you. First giveaway here. This crazy giant Grievous from Liberty Squadron, art by Mark Moriarty. This is our first prize here. Get in the Twitch chat. You gotta type in the last 5 minutes here. And if you're a Twitch Prime subscriber, you are more likely to win. So give a moment here to subscribe. You can do it through Twitch. Press !Prime. !Prime, I believe. Yes. And that is how you can get some information on doing that. A rare Chris Allen appears in the wild. All right. What?
Could you please introduce me by my proper title?
Which is?
Supreme Leader.
Supreme Leader. Wait, is there still moths in the First Order?
Sure, yes.
Why wouldn't there be, right? Why wouldn't there be? All right, guys. I need some more eligible users here for our... Oh, it's because my dashboard wasn't refreshing. It's frozen. That's why. We got 80 eligible users going for the Grievous card right now. Let's see who gets it. This is 50-50 Saint. 50-50 Saint. Type !Win. You're getting this enormous Grievous. I don't even know how we're going to ship this out, but I'll have to get a box, a protective case or something. I don't know. But 50-50 Saint. Type in the chat !Win. I'm making a note right now. 50-50 Saint. Huge Grievous. All right. 50-50 Saint, you got to type !Win right now in our chat. Please do it. And put down huge Grievous as your prize. I was giving away a plastic card every round too, so I got to get a plastic card for you guys. I don't know what's up with my restream. I got to restart that. So give me a moment here. We're gonna go grab those plastic cards, show them off here. Maybe I can reach. Nope, I do have to stand up here. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So it looked like we had Duncan with the win, Marcel Manzano with the win. We had the Aztec player aggressor player Mike from yesterday. We caught on stream. He won. The Aztec player won. And I need some shout-outs for the next. Who should I try to get on stream? Do we want to see Jedis, Inquisitors? Should I get a Sinker Swarm? Throw out some suggestions about what we want to see. And while I'm waiting for those suggestions in chat, gunboat emojis, the Dion emojis, we're giving away the Ahsoka Tano card. Got to get plastic card, giving away at least a plastic card. I might give away a couple after the finals here. Let's see, I got 4 more. 32. 16, 8, 4. So that's perfect then. And I'll go away a bunch of these other ones after that. But this is for the Ahsoka then. We're rolling it. This is going to ISB 2487. Type exclamation point win. And you will fill out that form for the plastic Ahsoka card. Very, very cool. Ahsoka. Man, my notes are looking terrible for that thing. But that's what I got for giveaways right now. I'm going to go try to find a matchup that I like. Give me some suggestions for what kind of matches you want to see. I kind of want to put the Inquisitors on there. But we've seen that a couple times. Trying to see a list that we haven't seen before. Marcel did win, but he had a tough loss on stream yesterday, so I don't think versus CIS. That's true. We'll see some non-meta scum. Matthew Pate, if he won. I do not remember if he did win or not, but I'm going to go check it out. I had enough of the Inquisitors. Jedi vs. Separatist would be cool. Must have his redemption on stream. Well, Marcel's going to get his redemption in the finals when we have him on stream. You know it. All right, so we got a couple shout-outs here for non-meta aces. An aggressor did make a cut. That's a tie aggressor. Let's see, Justin Brown did proceed on as well. Let's see, get Zach or Angie from Literary Squadron. I don't know. Oh, I think we had Zach on yesterday. So Matt is local as well. We'll see if I want to see a matchup. I think I'd rather see a good matchup. I'm taking the suggestions. We haven't had any. We didn't have, I don't think, any CIS on day 2. We had 2 on day 1, so it's going to be interesting here to find out what should be the best one. So we do need some Liberty Squadron guys, and I think I'm going to try to find one of them. You know what? That's actually a great idea. The Liberty Squadron guys. They've been hooking us up. I got to go find them. Try to get one of them on stream. I'll be right back, though, guys. Top Cut should be starting, or excuse me, what's half of 64? 32. Top 32 should be starting soon. I don't know what the, hold on, let me ask. So it looks like there's still a game going on, so I'm going to put up the wait screen here. Give it at least a 5-minute counter here. So that's going to be, we'll say 8 minutes. So we'll say 9:45 for the next round. I'm going to go try to find a Liberty Squadron guy. They're helping us out, giving us all these sweet, awesome prizes, like the giant General Grievous here. So I want to get one of those guys on stream, see what we can do about it. We'll be right back in about 8 minutes or so. Stay tuned. Use the promo code World Tour for 20% off Curl Paul and 50% off District Foundry.